Most people who visit Phuket stay in Patong Beach. That is where the hotels are advertised. That is where the travel blogs point. And that is where most visitors end up paying around $144 a night for a basic hotel room. 40 minutes away, on the same island, there is a place where a clean hotel room with a pool costs $34 a night. The beach is accessible by a $3 bus. The food is better. The streets are quieter. And almost nobody from outside Thailand knows it exists. That place is Phuket Town, the actual capital of the island, where Thai people live and eat and go about their lives completely indifferent to the tourist economy running full speed on the other side of the same piece of land. This episode is about why Phuket Town works as a base, how to use it, and exactly what the savings look like over a week on the island. Let's break down what Patong actually costs in 2026. If you think it is expensive, you are right, but it is not because the quality is low. The hotels are solid, the food is decent, and the beach is gorgeous. Patong is expensive because it is priced for an international market that has been coming here for decades. Prices reflect what tourists are willing to pay rather than the actual cost of living in Thailand. Currently, the average hotel price is $144 per night, and that is just the island average. Not even the fancy resorts. Even a basic guest house near Bungalow Road starts around $50 to $70. For food, a meal on the main strip costs between $8 and $15. Even transport is marked up, with a simple tuk-tuk ride costing $5 to $7. It is a significant premium over the rest of the country, and you are paying strictly for the location. Phuket Town is the administrative and commercial capital of Phuket Island. It is where the government offices are, where Thai families live, where the markets operate, and where the island's actual economic and cultural life happens beneath the surface of the tourist industry. The Old Town section of Phuket Town is one of the most visually distinctive neighborhoods in southern Thailand. The architecture is Sino-Portuguese, a style that developed in the late 19th and early 20th centuries when the town was the center of a thriving tin mining industry, and Chinese merchants built trading houses in a hybrid style that blended Chinese shophouses with Portuguese colonial influences. The result is a neighborhood of pastel-colored buildings with arcaded walkways, intricate tile work, and painted facades that looks unlike anything else in Thailand. It is also genuinely interesting to walk around, which is more than can be said for most of Patong, where the visual experience is primarily bars, massage shops, and souvenir stalls repeated for several kilometers. The food in Phuket Town is better, cheaper, and more representative of actual southern Thai cuisine than almost anything available on the tourist strip. The Sunday walking street market in the Old Town is one of the better street food markets in the south of the country. Let's talk about what staying in Phuket Town actually costs right now in April 2026. If you are looking for clean guest houses or small, boutique hotels near the Old Town area, you are looking at $25 to $45 a night. These are not hostels. We are talking private rooms with air conditioning, hot water, and fast Wi-Fi. Since these spots primarily serve Thai business travelers and domestic tourists, the pricing reflects local income levels rather than inflated international tourist budgets. If you want a bit more luxury, mid-range hotels with rooftop pools and on-site restaurants run between $45 and $80. To get that same quality and location in Patong, you would easily shell out $150 to $200. Think about it this way. By choosing a $40 room in Phuket Town over a $70 budget spot in Patong for a week, you save $210. At current prices, that covers your return flight to Chiang Mai with money to spare. The reasonable objection to staying in Phuket Town is that it is not on the beach. That objection has a straightforward answer. The Phuket Smart Bus runs along the west coast of the island, connecting Phuket Town to Kata Beach, Karen Beach, and Patong Beach. The fare is 100 baht, less than $3. The journey from Phuket Town to Patong takes around 40 minutes. The bus runs every hour. Phuket Town to Patong Beach by Smart Bus, 100 baht, under $3. What this means in practice is that staying in Phuket Town and spending days at the beach is entirely workable. Wake up, take the bus. Spend the day at whichever beach is the destination. Take the bus back. The beach is just as available. The hotel costs $100 less per night. For anyone who genuinely wants to be walking distance from the sand and does not want to take a bus. Keita and Karen, quieter and cheaper than Patong, are viable alternatives that beat Phuket Town on beach access while beating Patong on price. The food gap between Phuket Town and Patong is significant enough to mention separately because it affects not just the budget, but the actual quality of the eating experience. Southern Thai food is one of the most distinctive regional cuisines in the country. Richer, spicier, and more coconut-forward than Central Thai food. The spice-forward dishes, influenced by centuries of trade, and the Hokkien Chinese-influenced street food are all genuinely worth eating. The fresh seafood cooked in styles specific to this coastline is a must-try for any food enthusiast. At the morning market in Phuket Town, a complete breakfast costs 40 to 80 baht, roughly $1 to $2.50. At the Sunday walking street market, dinner for two with multiple dishes and drinks runs 200 to 400 baht, $6 to $12. At a local restaurant on any street in the Old Town, lunch costs 60 to 120 baht per person. Phuket Town lunch, $2 to $4 per person. Patong Tourist Restaurant, $8 to $15 per person. The food at these local spots is not a compromised version of Thai cooking adjusted for foreign tastes. It is the actual thing, made by people who cook it every day for customers who know what it should taste like. This is worth being honest about, because Phuket Town is not the right choice for everyone. There is no beach in Phuket Town. The coastline near the town is not swimmable. Anyone whose primary goal is rolling out of bed and walking to the water should stay at a beach. Keita and Karen are the better value alternatives in that case. Quieter and cheaper than Patong while still being beachfront. The nightlife in Phuket Town is minimal compared to Patong. There are bars and restaurants and a night market, but nothing approaching the scale of Bangalore Road. For visitors whose trip is primarily about nightlife, Patong is where they should be. And the premium is the price of that particular experience. Phuket Town works best as a base for people who want to explore the island, eat well, and spend less. Treat the beach as a destination they travel to rather than the place they sleep next to. Here is what a week on Phuket Island looks like in real numbers, comparing a Patong base to a Phuket Town base. Patong base 7 nights. Accommodation at a budget guest house near Bangalore Road, $70 per night, $490 total. Food at tourist restaurants, $25 per day, $175 total. Local transport including tuk-tuks and one-day trip, $120 total. Total in-country for 7 days, $785. Phuket Town base 7 nights. Accommodation at a guest house with pool in the Old Town, $40 per night, $280 total. Food at local markets and restaurants, $8 per day, $56 total. Local transport including Smart Bus to Beach Daily and 2-day trips, $80 total. Total in-country for 7 days, $416. The saving is $369 over 7 nights. At current exchange rates, it is roughly 13,000 baht, enough to cover a return domestic flight to Chiang Mai with money left over. Same island, same beaches available. The difference is where you sleep and where you eat. Phuket Town is not a secret. Thai people know it well. The problem is that most international travel content points directly to Patong and stops there, because Patong is where the advertising budget goes, and Phuket Town is where the locals eat dinner. The actual island of Phuket, the one underneath the resort economy, is interesting, affordable, and still genuinely Thai in ways that the strip between Bangla Road and the beach has largely stopped being. Next week, we look at where the authentic Thai street food experience survived in 2026, and the simple signs that tell the difference between a stall priced for locals and one that has switched to tourist pricing. One question for the comments: have you been to Phuket Town, or did you end up in Patong without really deciding to? Drop it below. Every reply gets an answer.